Hello and welcome to Moneycontrol. My name is Shraddha Sharma and this is Reporter's Take. With 3 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Kerala, the government there has declared it a state disaster. We have Moneycontrol's Vishwanath joining us to give us more details on that. Hi Vishwanath, welcome to the show.
Shraddha.
So you have kept us updated with the coronavirus details in India. What is the recent that we have from Kerala? And I remember last time we spoke there was 1 confirmed case, but now we have 3. So why has that gone up?
So, the latest case was the 3rd case in Kerala. Again, it was a student who was studying in Wuhan, like the 2 other cases.
Right.
So, this student his condition is stable and is currently under observation. Is one of the hospitals there. So, the thing is that around 2,000 people, there were histories of 2,000 people who have traveled to China in recent times from Kerala. So, all these people, most of them were students. And all these people were, of this 2,000, 75 people were being kept isolated in various wards of hospitals. The remaining were asked to go back to their home and get self-isolated. The thing is that the other question arises, why do we seeing more cases in Kerala? So if you look at it, there are around 23,000 Indian students studying in China, and
right.
a large number of them, hundreds of them, are studying in that Wuhan and
The medical
Hebei province,
Right.
medical students. So other states also send a lot of students. But why Kerala? Because if you understand the systems there, the history there, recently Kerala had an outbreak of Nipah virus, another deadly virus, and the state was able to successfully contain it. So it has, it has a template, a tried and tested template now, which involves active surveillance, early detection, case management, tracing the contacts. So all these efforts have been now been unrolled in this as well. So that is the reason why we are seeing more cases from Kerala, and also Kerala traditionally had a much stronger healthcare infrastructure, and also the people move. It's a highly mobile population compared to other states.
Right.
Yeah.
So that has to do with the state preparedness.
Yes.
But in terms of India, how is the country preparing?
So if you look at India, the government has formed a group of ministers headed by the health minister Harshvardhan, and the GOM will be reviewing, monitoring and the preparedness in terms of dealing with this coronavirus outbreak. The thing is that there are several important advisories that were given by the government. The first advisory is that travelers were asked to refrain from traveling to China, and the e-visas that were issued to Chinese were now temporarily suspended.
Okay.
The arrival visas, and also anyone who have traveled to China since June 15th, the government said that they would be quarantined, and means that they have to be in isolation. So far, around 55,658 people who are coming from China and other regions in and around it have been screened at the Indian airports.
Right.
And a little over 100 of them have been isolated. These people come from different parts of the country, and they have been tested. A lot of them have been negative. Some of them in Kerala, we have seen 3 positive cases. And also, there is, the airlines have started, just a few, an hour back, I got a press release from Go Air, which said that it is cancelling the flights to Thailand and Singapore as well, not just
Right.
China, to Thailand and Singapore as well. If you remember, Thailand has the second largest number of cases after China. A lot of Chinese travel to Thailand. It's a major tourist destination. So, so Indians are also largely travel to Thailand for tourism. So now the airlines have started cancelling flights to these places as well, Thailand and Singapore. And also, one important thing is that so far we didn't have 1 or 2 labs that were testing for coronavirus existed in India. The main one was the National Institute of Virology in Pune. Now, the government has started setting up this virology labs to test coronavirus in Chennai, in Hyderabad, and also in Delhi. So we are seeing the government slowly adding these centers to test, because the problem is that testing. So National Institute of Virology has the capacity to test just 4 to 5 samples daily. So this has to be increased if there are more people, have to be tested. So these are all the efforts, and then India has a long border with China, with Myanmar, and with Nepal. So the government has started putting in places mechanism to screen people, closing the borders, manning the checkpost more carefully. These are the efforts it is putting as well.
Right. And what is the mortality rate looking like? And also in terms of the economic cost, the stock markets in China were crashing when, after the global report of coronavirus came out. How is it looking like now?
So in terms of mortality, it has increased to 427 deaths. Like a lion's share are from China, like more than 400 are from China.
Right.
The only 2 cases that were deaths outside China were in Philippines. And the number of cases are around 20,657 confirmed cases. And again, these are like 99%, 98% are in China, and especially in that Wuhan city, Hebei province. The China have closed their markets, fearing that it could lead to a kind of a backlash, huge selling.
Right.
So the markets, after 10 days of closure, and there was also holiday, New Year holiday, lunar New Year holiday in Chinese. Lunar New Year holiday. So the government has extended the markets closure as well. So yesterday, on Monday, they have opened the markets, the stock markets, and the stock markets, as predicted, had this huge sell-off. There was a report that more than $300 billion worth of value has been eroded. But the Chinese government is asking the investors not to panic. It is saying that this is a black swan kind of an event. It's a temporary. It will not affect the fundamentals of China. And today, and it has also, the Chinese central bank has pumped $171 billion to support its markets. And all that has helped today. If you look at it, the Shanghai and Shenzhen markets have actually increased by more than 2%.
So we are seeing recovery in that front. Okay. All right. Thank you, Vishwanath, for joining us. With that, it's a wrap on today's edition of Reporter's Take. For more news, views, and updates, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com. Thanks for watching.